changing it to King and Company. King and Company Casino Gaming Enterprise. You can do just about anything you want to do these days. This is professional baccarat. You came to see professional baccarat. You came to find out how you could win at baccarat every time you play. You're in the right place. We win live play. We win simulated play. We win live play at Bally's in Chicago, Rivers in Chicago. We win at Native American casinos in Kansas and Wisconsin. We win in Biloxi. We win in Las Vegas. We win in Indiana at the Horseshoe. Everywhere we go, we win. And we have put together a sequence of selections and a sequence of betting that is perhaps not the best that we'll ever find, but it's the best that we've found to date. And because I'm never satisfied, I'm still working on 2 others right now, and I will work them until they either prove they are better than what we're doing now or prove that they're not as good, because the evolution of quality is one that does not stop. Your pursuit is always there. Matter of fact, if you've got something that's working, it's better to break it and see, can you make it work again? Maybe you can make it work better. We're always in the pursuit of better, because 90% wins are not good enough for us. 95 aren't good enough. We need to win 100% of the time. We don't want 0 defects. We want to win them all. I got blackjack players out there that if they can win 1 out of 3 sessions, they're very, very happy. We're not going to be happy with that. So, good evening to all of my friends who are here. Gary Sherinian, Robert Simpson, Trish is in the house. Crystal Lewis, good evening. So nice to see you. And Michael Steinfeld. Let's get a few more and I'll tell you what I'm doing tonight. Paul, hey, buddy. How's things over there on the great western side of the state these days? Hope you're doing well. Going to start kind of a series of sessions starting tonight. This is going to be the first session of a series, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm looking at. And Callie KB is in the house, so that means all is well. Paul O'Brien is winning every day. Paul, you told me something that I really did not ever know when you told me the salaries of some of those dealers over there in Terre Haute. I truly was shocked. I don't know how they work like that, but I know everybody needs a job, and so they got them. But those jobs are kind of pressure. Hey, good evening, Chuck Ritter, my friend who helps me all the time. Nice to have you. Callie KB, yo, yo, yo. Yeah, you're back around. I know. You're here. Okay, so we got 32 in the house. So here's what we're going to do beginning tonight. There is a king out there who is retired and wants to play baccarat for his side hustle living. He has set up to me that he's going to have a bankroll of $20,000 set aside for this. Back from the cruise. Oh, man. I hope it was good. Please give me a thumbs up and tell me you enjoyed it. But, man, oh, man, anybody knows cruises, it's you. So he's got a $20,000 bankroll. And so I'm treating him like an LLC that he's opened a new business. And he's put $20,000, what you might call cash basis, personal investment into his company. So a lot of times when you open a company, matter of fact, most times, you suffer some losses initially, and so your 20,000 goes down before you catch some wins, goes back up, and it's like a bobbing cork. You know, you try to set a profit limit or a profit goal for your company, but we do the same thing here. But we're going to look at this king who shall remain anonymous. He knows who he is because he's about my age and he's retired and he's willing to do this as a side hustle, play every day. So looking at his bankroll, we have a $20,000 bankroll, and I'm looking at $25 units for him. Hey, Gil, $25 units, and we're going to try to win 10 units a day so he can have $250 a day to add to his side hustle. So we're going to kick it off tonight and see how it goes. Right now, the best system, best sequence and bet that we have is betting that banker will chop the single and the pair of player, and banker will chop the single streaking banker. The trick to this is if you win or you lose on the chopping the single player or the pair player, and then you wait for the banker to come up. So you got a single banker up there. So you're going to bet that the banker streaks single banker. Wow, now that's really, really good on Norwegian. $25 minimum, 5 maximum. That's an open good table. I'd play that table. I would play it. I don't know if it's commission or if they got the tie on the 3-card 7, but I would play that table on that cruise. That's really good. Hey, Joseph Gorecki, Knowledge Bank TV. How you doing? Okay, so for our $20,000 cash basis new man LLC, who's going to do it as a side hustle, I'm suggesting that until I give him something better, that he play banker chop single and pair player, followed by banker streaks single banker. Now, when you have the single banker up there and you bet that the banker's going to streak, if the banker loses that first bet, that's the end of it. But that gave you a single player again. So you got another bet starting right now. And this is what the strength of the game is it's in that you're playing that to streak the banker. If you lose, there's a single player up there. If you bet it chops it, you lose, you get a third bet. So you're going to have 3 banker bets in a row right then. And that's the first time and only time you actually bet 3 straight times is when you lose the player chop single and pair. You've got a single banker up there. You're betting it streaks. If it doesn't streak, you immediately are going to have a single player because you did have a single banker. So that chopped those player streaks over. But you'll see what I'm talking about. But we're going to play $25 units. We're looking to go 10 units. I want our king to make $250 a day that he can add to his company. And he can grow his company and grow his LLC. This is money set aside. This is not money he needs every day to live. This is his new company, this King's LLC. So we're going to be playing 25, 75, 175, 275, 4 1/4. And up from there, 575, 775, 1,000, 1,250. Now he's got a $4,000 daily bankroll. So that if he loses one day, he loses all 4,000. He still has 16,000 in his bank, and he can go play again. So sometimes in business you take setbacks. I'm hoping that he doesn't, but I'm talking business sense here. So here we go with the shuffle, and we're looking to chop the single and the pair of players. We got a 6 burn card. There they go. We got 409 left in the 8 deck shoe. We got a no bet to start with. We will have a bet right now, and our bet is going to be $25 that the banker streaks. We started at 13 million, even. I did a lot of work with Chuck Ritter, going through the new ways that we want to do things and the possibilities of how they will work out. We're going to run them all to ground and see. For our new king, his first bet with his LLC, $25 that the banker will streak the single banker. If we've been playing the baseball bet, we won already. But we're not playing that. Okay, so here we go. $25 on the banker. And we lost to the natural player. Now you'll see what I'm talking about. You've got the single player right now. So we got to bet to chop the single player, and the next level bet is $75. So there is the $75 bet, chopping the single player. So we got that done. So that's the $75 win. And now we have a single banker. So we have another bet again right now, trying to streak the single banker. $25 because we won the 75. Lost 25, won 75. We're up $50 less the commission, whatever that was. Here's the $25 bet. And got a 2-2 push. Play it back. Now we're up $70. And we've got 2 bankers there because we got the streak. So we missed the streak there. We got the chop. Now we got the streak. We've got 2 bets that we've won. Our new LLC is up $70, and now I'm telling him now, and he knows who he is out there. If you're happy with the $70 win today, if you're tired, if you don't feel good, if you don't feel right about the game, if you don't like the dealer, if you just want to go have lunch, this is your company. You can call a break anytime you want. Take your $70, you can go home. You can take your $70 and go have lunch. Doesn't matter. But we've got no bet. This is the one time you have no bets. Because of that, we got 2 bankers there. Now we have 3. No bet. Need a player win for a bet here. Banker streaks. So there is a player win. This should be a single player. There it is. We're going to play banker chops, single and pair. Since we won the last bet, we're at $25 entry level bet for the new LLC. And with that loss, we go to $75. All right. 2 losses. The player streaking, so we've got no bet now. The next bet will be 175. We're going up the ladder. The player is still streaking. 4. 5. 6. 'Kay, so we've got a banker win. We're going to bet banker streaks. We got a 1 bet we're going to make here. We're going to make 1 bet here, and it is $275. Whoops, that's too many. There it is. Trying to get a banker to streak, could not do it. But now we've got the chop going. We've got the single there. The next bet is 425. Creeping up there, going to lose the LLC's bankroll on the first day. 425 is the bet. With the 425 win, this is the beauty of the betting sequence. It's not an accident. With the beauty of the betting sequence, we are up $99. So we don't have to go down to $275. We can restart at $25. Now, if you want to just take big risks, you're allowed to do that. You could close this thing down real fast if you go to $275 and win, because you're going to be up almost $400. But for the sake of the show and for the sake of the business, I'm going to bet $25 that we can streak this player. It's a 1 bet thing. It's $25 because we're up 99. Let's see if we can streak a banker. Could not do it. Okay, so with that player win, we have a $75 bet to chop the single player. And we got that done. So now we're up $145. We've got a banker win. So that's a $25 streak to single banker bet right now. So now we're up 169. We're trying to get to $250, which would be 10 units. We always want to stop at 10 units. We don't want to flirt with disaster. We're not Molly Hatchet, and we're not flirting with disaster. Anybody out there who's old enough will know that song. All the rest of you, you'll have no idea. So we've got 2 bankers there. We have to get a player to get a new bet. It'll be a $25 bet. And there it is. 1-0 is a win. Banker, $25 to chop the single or pair of players. And then a $75 bet is the second level. Bill Latta. Okay, so Bill, you just arrived, so I'm going to explain what I'm doing tonight. We have a player out there, a king, who has $20,000. He will remain anonymous. But he's put $20,000 aside for his side hustle and asked me to recommend what to do. So here's what I have done. The $20,000 goes in an LLC. It's not money he needs to live every day. He's going to take $4,000 to the casino, and he's playing a $25 table. When he gets to plus 10 units, he's going to close it down for the day at plus $250. He's going to use whatever the money he needs to use for daily money, and he's going to put the remaining money in his company to grow his $20,000. And I'm going to run a series now. We're in a new segment. This is called Our $20,000 King, who is in his 70s and is retired and wants to run a business with a $20,000. If he loses $4,000, he's lost that day because this is his company. Some companies you have some losses. We hope you don't. We hope the company doesn't, but let's have at it. So we're working this King's $20,000 LLC. It gets up 10 units. That's plus $250. That's the day's work. Whatever he needs to spend from the $250, he does. The rest of it he puts in his company to grow his $20,000, to keep growing his company. And so I will reiterate this as we go. We are up $215. We need to get $250 to get today's money. We had a $4,000. We're playing the normal sequence of bets at $25. 10 units gets it done. That would be $250. That's what we're trying to get done right now. So right now we have a single banker. So that means we have a $25 on the banker, betting one bet that the banker will streak. This is banker streaks single banker, $25, one bet. There's that win. We're creeping closer. We're at $239. With that banker win, we don't have another bet now. We got to chop back over to the player. Then we will play a banker chops single and pair of players. We're up $239. Banker streaking. We need to get a player win to have a bet. Hey, Ron. Good to see you, buddy. A shutout tie, like a soccer game. Banker streaks. And a tie. More bankers. And this is why I don't play that banker chop player all the way across. I'm working on that. I love that way of playing. You saw it win that one night. But you will get some nights that you will have streaks for like the first 6, 7, 8 hands, 6, 7, 8 streaks. You'll see them, bankers and players back and forth. And under those circumstances, playing that chop, you'd get beat. So I'm working at ways of looking at when would I switch over from the chop to the streak and play banker and player streaks instead. But for right now, this is what we got. Banker chop single and pair player, banker streak single banker, using our betting sequence. So we've got one player win there after that banker streak. So we're going to bet that the banker can come back and win now. $25. This is the entry level bet because we won the last bet. So there we go, $25 on the banker. And I'm going to keep these totals for us. That's a plus 263. The goal today was plus $250. So we had, I can tell right now because of the commissions that we had, 10 hands would be $250, 11 hands would have been $275. We had either about 22 or maybe it was $42 in commissions taken from us tonight. So we won either 11 or 12 hands more than we lost tonight, playing this banker chop single and pair player, banker streaks single banker. We won that. So to our new LLC member out there, for right this minute, your $20,000 is $20,263. Your company made $263 today. And of that 263, you can spend what you want, put the rest of it in your company because you want to grow your company. So I'm going to keep this segment going over our friend out there who wants a side hustle retirement. He's got Social Security and a little retirement money. He's got 20,000 put aside. He wants to make his side hustle work. I want to show I want to demonstrate with a $4,000 daily buy-in. Here's how he's trying to make his $250 a day plus 10 units. I don't care if you got $1 million and you're playing for $1,000 a day, or if you've got $2,000 and you're playing for $100 a day. 10 units is where you want to go. 10 units is where you want to step off. You don't want to keep pushing it to try to catch where does the unicorn run across the desert at you. You want to get your money and you want to get out. Joseph Gurecki, thank you, buddy. So that's what we're playing. And as I'll show you here, my gorgeous leg. I had it written in pencil tonight because I didn't have my pen. But those were the bets. So that's what we did. And plus 10 units does it. This is a cash basis LLC that 20,000 was put in. You now have $20,263. I'll keep the total of it. I'll be back with you day after tomorrow for the second segment in the new LLC from the first king that's going to start his side hustle company with his $20,000. He is now at $20,263. And I will see you guys in about 2 days. And we will keep working as we're going to see, do we find something better than this? I know this is really, really good. But really, really good is not good enough for my kingdom. We want 100%. We want you winning every time. Trish Graves, thank you so much. Good night to you. Stay warm up there. To everybody, I love you. Hit a like on the way out if you don't mind. That's just for my ego, if you would. So I will see you, and we will work the LLC for our side hustle king. Good night, Frank. Hey, Gary, thank you very much. All of you, good night. The king will see you guys soon. See you, Ron.